Hi, I'm Tyler,
I'm Chance.
and this is GCPI, Gray Court Paranormal Investigations.
This is my first investigation with the Gray Court Paranormal Team, and highly looking forward to any discovery we make tonight.
We will be investigating Fountain Inn, South Carolina, and the graveyard is called Fountain Inn Cemetery. There's no local legends other than the fact that people see apparitions while they're driving by on the road because it is on a busy street, so we will be careful. And thank you, and tune in. And here we are, the Fountain Inn Cemetery. It was established in 1890.
Bodies were transferred from the previous location, so burial sites have been tampered with.
This should be interesting.
That is really good.
Well, my light just went out.
It's even better.
Here we go.
Makes it great that it's the middle of winter, so
Yep.
the trees have died, so it looks extra creepy.
Yep. This isn't a particularly big graveyard, but apparitions have been seen standing up in those older graves and over out in the woods over there.
If I'm not mistaken, this isn't your first visit to this graveyard, is it, Tyler?
No, this is actually the second time. The first time was with Sean, our other crew member, and because of personal reasons, he's not with us tonight. But we lost the footage switching phones. Now we have upgraded cameras, so we shouldn't be losing any footage at all. All we're doing right now is just doing a simple walk around. The last time we were here, we saw some orbs floating with our eyes, floating straight across over there. So hopefully we'll get something over there. That was around in June-ish, I'm pretty sure.
Well, hopefully we find some sort of activity out here tonight.
Is there anybody out here? Human, non-human? I don't know if that was cold chills from the cold or or what. Look at this. No headstone. Just gravel.
I think we should sit right there after the walkthrough. Try to ask him some questions.
Of course, yeah. We've never been this far back. There appears to be some broken stuff.
Did you hear that?
The rustling over there?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's why I turned my head so quickly. Now this is the area where we saw the orb with our eyes. We caught it on camera too. Did you see that? Something ran right across there like that. I think that's an animal.
I think it is too. 'Cause that's a lot of movement.
That's a lot of movement.
For our sake, let's hope it's not though.
Might just be a deer. I don't know. It was pretty quickly though, so I don't know. It's a nice, beautiful night.
Very cold night.
You see that down there?
That is definitely a deer.
That is a deer, yep. I saw it jump the fence.
Yep. Okay.
Well, that was debunked, guys. Sorry. It was a whitetail, but not the kind we was looking for.
This man had a long life.
Yes, he did. Almost 100 years. Are you with her? Are you with us, Private Duncan? I would like to thank you for your service. And I hope you didn't give your life to this country, but I know you were willing to. And I just want to thank you for that.
I'd say that was.
They died a year apart.
Yep.
Huh. We're going to continue to walk down this way. There seem to be some lingering graves. Just to look at how small some of these gravestones are. Makes you wonder, guys. Now, like my crew member said, some of these bodies have been moved here
from their original
resting place. So now this is the area we saw the apparitions at, the orbs. We never actually came over here. We're almost finished doing our walk around.
There are a lot of very old graves out here too.
Yes, there
dating
are.
Back to the 1800s.
I think a couple of them actually date to the 1700s because of the people that were moved to this grave site.
Yeah.
Now guys, you want to make sure when you're doing this, you want to make sure you're not stepping on any graves, if at all possible. It is very disrespectful and it can cause things to happen that you might not want to happen. There's some benches over there.
You want to interact with the spirits, not upset them.
Yes, that is exactly right. You want to interact, not upset. Upset spirits are either dangerous or it's just plain out disrespectful. There is almost no form to this cemetery. Graves just are wandered around. Does that make y'all angry? A little upset. Is there anyone off in the distance that would like to come and talk?
Any of the original members to the original graveyard upset that you got moved? That you were disturbed?
(1828 to 1883). It's a long time ago.
I feel as we move towards the upper parts of the graveyard, we hit a lot of the
Older.
newer-
Well, I don't know. Some of these sections are older up there. Some are, they're mixed matched.
Yes, this graveyard really doesn't have any kind of structure to it. He only lived for less than a year. 1894 to 95. Same for him.
That was a couple months.
They were both children.
I think we need to back up.
Yeah.
Childress, same year. Childress, same year.
Makes you wonder if it wasn't a car accident where children passed away. They're definitely children, obviously.
February 11th to October 2nd. February 11th, same year. So these were twins,
Yeah.
Iris and Helen.
But they passed away a few months apart. A good few months apart, actually. And here, 1901, March 4th. It seems none of them passed away at the same time, but none of them made it past us.
Alright guys, is there anyone out here that wants to talk to us? We're here open for questions, for answers.
Ava, are you upset about all of your children passing away within their first year of life?
What happened there? Was it a car accident? Freak accident?
Did they have an illness of some sorts? Maybe Private Duncan on the lower level of the graveyard?
I'm calling the spirit who we saw that one night. The orb, we saw you in this area. So we're here to talk to you. And that's it, we just want to talk.
We're not here to disturb your rest like they did when they moved y'all. Is anyone here upset about that?
If you could just come up and touch. Just touch me right here on the shoulder. Or maybe him. Maybe you want to touch Chance. I just got warm all of a sudden.
It did.
In my legs. You don't need to hide from us. We're your friends.
We're here to maybe help you with anything that you left behind during your passing.
Private Duncan. For some reason, you stood out to me. Were you trying to make your presence known psychologically? Are we too far away from the both of you? Can you not wander? And if so, then who was it that night that we saw wandering the graves? We saw you hover over this very bench. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna walk right here. Does anyone want to come forward? Maybe stand behind me.
Neither one of us are looking. You have nothing to fear.
We'll close our eyes. Does that make it better? Crossing my arms. We're just gonna step away from the camera for a minute. We'll leave you alone. Is there anyone out here? I'm seeing that my GoPro camera is completely drained. Did you do that? It was fully charged when we came in here. Like, it's completely. Look at that.
Yeah, it's fully charged. Now see what my phone's at.
Hi guys, it's GCPI, and we just got finished with the Fountain Inn Cemetery. The camera happened to just suddenly die, and we don't know when it stopped recording. So we're just gonna check the footage to see if anything happened. Definitely had some creepy feels, but as the cold chills, it was 16 degrees outside, so can't really tell on that. Did you pick up anything?
Definitely picked up some feelings from certain grave marks, such as the unmarked grave, Tyler's experience with Private Duncan, and then the family of 6, which all 4 children passed away before a year old.
Now, we most likely will be revisiting this area, considering it has so much potential and so much lore behind it, with people of Fountain Inn being in the Fountain Inn area. We would love to go back. And definitely just hit the like button right now, and please subscribe, and thank you.